There is a big benefit concert coming to town next weekend with five-time Grammy Award-winning singer Christopher Cross, all to help family homelessness in San Diego County. Now, putting on the event, Solutions for Change, and one of the founders, Megison, is here to talk about what this organization is. And this is a big deal to have such a big name come to this concert to help homeless.
It is a big deal. We're bringing the legendary sound of Christopher Cross into San Diego to give a voice to the hundreds of homeless kids here in our community that don't have a home.
Now, you're going to be talking more about the benefit itself coming up a little bit later. It is, though, October 16th, Saturday, in Vista at the Moonlight Amphitheater.
Yes.
And there are still tickets.
There are still tickets at vistixonline.com.
Okay, now let's talk about your organization then, because this has been around for more than 10 years, 11 years now. And you started this, and you have a pretty compelling reason why.
Well, we've been helping homeless men in San Diego County for a number of years, and we opened up the winter shelter door in 1999, and by February of 2000, there were all these babies and kids and families sleeping on the winter shelter floor. And this little girl named Jessica walked up to me, and she pulled on my sleeve, and she said, "Hey, mister, do you live here too?" And I mean, at that moment, I got down on my knee and I said, "You know what, sweetheart, I don't, but I'm going to do everything I can to get you out of this winter shelter and get you back into a home."
And you were talking about this in the break, that you don't want to just add more beds or more food, and of course that's important in many cases, but you wanted, your goal really was to find solutions.
Yeah, and it should all be about access to permanent solutions. I mean, we do need the temporary services, but what if? What if we had more access to permanent solutions like the homes and the jobs and the health-related services that families really need to get back on their feet permanently?
And you actually have an example, and we don't have a lot of time left, but talk about Jacob and his mom.
Yeah, so one of our families, one of the 558 families that have gone through the Solutions University and got back on their feet, it's Lily and her family. Jacob, one of her kids. Lily almost got killed when she was 12 years old in a tragic situation. Her mom died in a drive-by shooting. Well, Lily made a decision to get out of homelessness, and she brought her family through our program. And now Jacob is a star running back at RBV and Vista, and just an amazing kid. But he was destined for another generation of gangs, but because of Lily and the whole family's effort to get out of homelessness, now he's being scouted by universities across the country right now, so that's just one example.
So really, one of the big things that you want to get across is don't treat this as a disease, treat it as something that you can find a solution for.
Homelessness is a solvable condition. Family homelessness is a solvable condition. Stop treating it like it's some kind of disease that has to be contained and managed. We can solve it. We have the community capital, the resources to solve it. Get out there and solve it.
All right. Hey, thank you so much for coming on. You're sticking around for San Diego Living, so we'll talk to you then.
Thank you, Lynda.
All right. Take care. For more information, go to san diego6.com and click on Hot Topics.